In this video, we're going to talk about choosing a topic for your research paper. One of the ways to do a little research to see if you find a topic that you might enjoy is to go to the library, and you can reach that at lrc.rm.edu. Or from Okta, you can click on the LibLinks chiclet. Things to consider when you're looking for a topic. You can limit it to a population: children, adults, men, women. You can limit it to a certain disease: hypertension, diabetes type 2. You can put other limiters such as etiology or pathophysiology. And then you're going to formulate your question. What is the pathophysiology of Zika in adults? So one of the ways we're going to do this is we're going to take a look at the library. So I'm going to go to lrc.rm.edu. And just click on this LibLinks. And I have a RMU address. So the first thing, I'm just going to look at EBSCO. So I'm going to click on EBSCO and I'm going to put in Zika. Right? And as you can see, I got 53,000 results. So I want to kind of add to that search. I don't want to just do Zika. I want to talk about Zika and, let's say, in children. That's what I'd like to look at. So I do another search, limiting my search to Zika in children. And it's now, you can see my results are now down to 4,000. And maybe I want to look at the etiology. So I can add that as well. Redo my search. And now I've really limited it down to 308. And as I look at this, I kind of get a feeling of what research is out there. So this one talks about prenatal Zika virus exposure. That could be interesting. Endocrine dysfunction, neurodevelopment. So children born to mothers with rash during Zika virus. These are all things that are interesting to look at. Let's say I wanted to do, another thing I wanted to do is I can limit my search down here to dates. 1972, that's pretty old. So I'm going to limit my dates to anything in the last 10 years or so. And it's still pretty current, about the same amount. You can also put other limiters on here, types of source, a subject matter, Zika virus infection, pregnancy complications and infections. Maybe this is something I'd like to look at. And child development could be interesting. So if I just wanted to look at child development, I could click on that. And now I only have 10 sources. Another one that you could look at, let's say we wanted to look at diabetes. And it shows you some popular terms. So I just want to look at type 2. I don't want to look at type 1. And I'm going to take out this. And maybe I just want to look at the pathophysiology. And do a search. And you can see there's 10,000 different. Again, I can limit the dates are still limited from what I did before, which is good. You can show more things that you can limit here just by doing show more to see what you can find, different languages. Of course, we just wanted in English. And it will kind of give you, like, here's one: type 2 diabetes in older people. Pathophysiology might be a good one to look at. One thing you want to look at also is if you can get the full text of the article. You can always order the articles from the library, but it's just easier if you can get them right away without having to order them. After you've narrowed down your topic and formulated your question, you're going to do your assignment. And this assignment is really simple. You're just going to choose your topic. So you're going to submit for my approval a topic for your 2 to 3 page research paper. Remember, this is only 2 to 3 pages. So you're not going to talk about everything of the disease. You're just going to limit it to the etiology or pathophysiology or some other narrow aspect that you might find interesting of a medical condition or a disease. And you can submit that to me through Canvas for my approval. Please reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.